I gotta tell you, when you've been trapped in your car for 10 straight hours and you've had a lot of junk food, it starts to stink, if you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't want you to be in here with me. Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw, editorial director at TigerFitness.com and Muscle and Bra Nutrition CEO. So the topic is 5x5 workouts. I was asked to share my uncensored opinion on 5x5 workouts, so I'm going to do so in this video. I've touched on 5x5s previously in some of my videos, but I'm going to try to lay out intelligently a few reasons why I believe, and wait for it, why I believe they aren't the best option, in my opinion, for guys during their first several years of lifting. Now, before I get into these reasons, I want it to be understood that 5x5 programs are very effective. And we're talking about the minimalist type of programs that have 3, 4, 5 exercises per full body session. These workouts contain the basic compound movements, which is a good thing: squats, deadlifts, bench press, rows, overhead presses, sometimes dips and curls and stuff like that, etc. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But in my opinion, as a power builder, I like to focus on, and a power builder is somebody who wants to get as big and as strong as humanly possible. He may not be a bodybuilder, he may not be a power lifter, but he just wants to be a superhuman freak. So, in my opinion, as a power builder, I want to make everything as strong as possible from head to toe. That requires a bit more variety as far as exercise selection, exercise choice. A lot of times in strength-centric programs or minimalistic programs, there's not enough quad work, there's not enough back work, and yes, I know it includes barbell rows, sometimes pull-ups, and obviously deadlifts, but I like to see as much tricep work as possible. I like to see as much back work as possible. I like to see a lot of quad work. I believe these areas are all important when you're trying to build muscle. So sometimes the point in these minimalistic programs has become so strength-centric, it's almost too strength-centric, where it stops. It becomes more about how few exercises and how streamlined the program can be, rather than about making every stinking body part from head to toe as strong as humanly possible. Now, it's basically a difference in philosophy. Does the Rip-A-Toe program work? Yes, it'll make guys strong. Does strong lifts work? Yes, it'll make guys strong. The Stars 5x5 work? Yes, of course. All these programs will make someone strong. But do I believe it is the best way to make someone during their first several years as strong as humanly possible? No, I don't. I'm sorry, I simply don't. I want to see guys hammering their quads. I want to see guys hammering their triceps. I want to see guys hammering their back. Exercises like the one-arm dumbbell row, close grip bench presses, lying tricep extensions, all kinds of shenanigans like that. I believe there's a place in a workout for these exercises. I want to see you get your calves as strong as humanly possible. Your shoulders. Yes, these programs have one exercise or whatever for these body parts, and they're very good at getting this exercise strong, but I like to see a little bit more variety. I like to see a wider base, and I like to see a complete, more well-rounded program. So again, I'm not saying that these programs don't work. Far from it. They work, they're proven, they work great for most people who use them. Any program that is barbell and dumbbell focused and focused on progression is going to work. I simply prefer more exercises per session. I don't believe minimalist is necessarily best. I like to see a greater exercise variety. I like to see a greater focus on getting every body part from head to toe as strong as humanly possible. And sometimes that requires a few more exercises that aren't typically seen in these programs. Now, I'm not talking about 5, 6, 7, 10 more exercises that are typically seen in these minimalist programs, but maybe it's 2, maybe it's 3, maybe it's 4, whatever. The number is arbitrary. The fact remains that, in my opinion, there's not enough exercise variation. There's not enough quality exercises that I like to incorporate into routines for guys during their first 2 to 3 years. There's just not enough focus on building every muscle group from head to toe as strong as humanly possible. Why is this important? Because if you're in this for the long run, if you can make every muscle group as brutally strong as humanly possible, you're going to be a strength freak. You're going to build a lot of muscle. That's been my secret. That is my philosophy. You can either try my philosophy, you can dismiss it, you can stick with a minimalistic program. I don't really care. It's your call. At the end of the day, you got to do what makes you happy. But just know that there are other options available out there. There's nothing magic about a 5x5. There's nothing magic about only doing 3, 4, or 5 exercises per session. And if you hear one of these internet Nazis or these forum Nazis or these Facebook Nazis who dismiss anything with more than a handful of exercises per session as being unnecessary, I guarantee they're likely 99.99% of them are weaker and smaller than the big hairy ugly dude. So just keep that in mind. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, guys, drop them below. If you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.